Hi Leo, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for February. I hope you're doing well. I am going to take a quick second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every Leo out there. So guys, if it's not resonating, I would suggest you check your other signs and placements, see if your messages could be in those readings. Please keep in mind that the energies can reverse. So if it is resonating, get in where you fit in. But as always, Leo, don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Leo? Leo. All right, Leo, you are starting out with the Two of Cups in the reverse. You have Justice in the reverse, and you have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So there's some sort of a karmic lesson or a karmic cycle that's taking place here. I do feel like, you know, you're dealing with a love relationship, possibly a soulmate connection, where you're not on the same page with that person and there has been an ending. I do feel that you feel wronged by this person as well. There was an imbalance in this connection. For some of you, there could even be like legal issues. So if this is a divorce, there's something to do with legal issues. Others of you are just dealing with legal issues in some form, but you know, back to the relationship or this connection, I can see that it was unbalanced. There was a lot of conflict here, actually, is what I'm seeing. And I feel like that's what's created a lot of this imbalance too. Now, and there could have been some sort of conflict where you feel that this person set up a situation where you were wronged. That conflict is not over in some manner. With the Eight of Pentacles here in the reverse, you're feeling like things are just not going to work out between you and this person. I do feel like there's some details, especially with regard to what's created the imbalance and or conflicts, that you're kind of missing some details here. There's a need for further introspection in order to try to understand what's taking place, especially since there is a karmic element to this connection. So let's see who's in your energy. Show me who is in Leo's energy, please. Show me who's, thank you. All right, we have the King of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. We have the High Priestess, Scorpio energy. And coming out together, we have the Six of Pentacles along with the Two of Swords. All right, so the person who's in your energy, I do feel like this person is definitely very focused on their money currently, trying to create some sort of stability. They're very much worried about, you know, finances, home, money, that kind of thing. This person does have a tendency to be overindulgent as well. So be careful with that. With the High Priestess here, this person could be consulting tarot readers or psychics, or they could perhaps even be a tarot reader or a psychic themselves. They are trying to study into the arts, the mystical arts, in order to find answers here. I do feel like they're at a crossroads in their life. They're trying to make a decision. And they want to be sure that their decision is on target, that it's the right decision to make. So this is causing them to be a bit indecisive. They could have been given their energy to more than one person. So, you know, and this is what they're trying to make a decision about. This is somebody also that may feel that there's a lot of people that they're responsible to, or they have a lot of responsibilities. Let me see the energy between you and this person. Spirit, show me the energy between Leo and this person. Show me the energy between Leo and this person. The Nine of Wands. You're both tired. Yeah, you're both tired. You both feel like your back is up against the wall. There's a lot of defensiveness here. I feel like there's been a lot of arguing. There's been a lot of fighting here, and you're both kind of sick of the arguing and fighting. Let me see what is affecting the connection. Ah, the Devil in reverse. Okay, so there was toxic energy here. Yeah, there was toxic energy. This person's trying to figure some things out about that. I feel like you feel very wronged by this person. Whatever this toxic energy, you feel like it constituted an injustice to you. And I do feel like neither of you want to deal with toxicity. So let me see the outcome, which is a good thing. If you think about it, Leo, there's a recognition on this person's side that there is some sort of toxicity and they don't want that toxic energy either. So that's not a bad thing. Show me the outcome for Leo and this person at the end of the week. The Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Well, we'll have to see what this indicates, but this is like, it's like long term. It's thinking long term. It could be working on finances or money. It can also indicate family, being surrounded by family and friends, but it can also indicate coming together into a long-term connection. So we'll clarify it just to be safe. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Pentacles. This is underlying energy. It does indicate to me that you are currently in a very single mode. You're very independent. I feel like, you know, you're spending a lot of time, you know, getting to know yourself. I feel like this is an energy of independence, and I feel like you're doing well financially as well. So let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Two of Cups in reverse for Leo? Yeah, you're looking for that offer, which would make the 10th Pentacle. All right, so we have the Five of Swords reversed, and we have the Wheel of Fortune. Wow, so that's good. So the Wheel of Fortune is coming your way. I can't remember who had this card in the exact same spot. Can't remember offhand. Was it Taurus? I can't remember. But what I'm seeing here, Leo, is that there's an end to somebody's very selfish behavior. There's somebody is stepping out of their ego. Maybe they were very deep in their ego. There was conflict with this person. This conflict is what ended this connection. The ego, possibly some narcissistic behavior. That's ending. That's ending here. And everything is now turning in your favor. So let me look and see why Justice is in reverse. Why is Justice in reverse for Leo? All right, Queen of Wands reversed. Six of Swords reversed. So you've been very much stuck in this feeling of injustice, this feeling that this is just not right, that things are not moving in a good direction. Whatever this conflict was, it's ending, but I feel like it really put you out of sorts. I really feel like somebody was nasty. Somebody was really mean here, and I feel like it put you really in a low vibration. It was difficult for you to move out of that. I'm seeing here with the Six of Swords in the reverse, you were trying to move out of it, but you just couldn't. You couldn't quite get yourself out of that, but all that's changing. All of that is changing. I feel like you've kind of been stuck in this inaction. You've not been able to move forward, but not really address the injustice either. So it's like you've been in this very static energy. Why is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, Five of Cups, a lot of sadness. And then the Seven of Wands reverse. Sadness, powerlessness, you know, things not working out for you. Feeling, you know, it's like you've been feeling down for quite a while, Leo. I do feel like that conflict is ending, though. I feel like you're kind of examining the past. You've been very much stuck in the past, feeling unloved, feeling like there is not love around you. Not even family and friends. It's almost like you've been stuck in this energy of loss and injustice and just unable to pull yourself out of it. And it all stemmed from this love affair that ended. But that's changing now. There is a change. Now, I don't know if it's going to include this person or if it's a change for you, but something here is changing, and it's changing in your best interest. So let's look at this person's energy. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Some of you could have been dealing with somebody who was already in another relationship or married. All right, Six of Wands. And again, we have the Nine of Wands, but here it's reversed. Now, between the two of you, it's in the upright. So this is somebody who wants to resolve these problems. They want success. They want to overcome the problems here. So they're recognizing that there are problems between the two of you. They're recognizing that there's defensiveness. I feel like this person's coming out of that energy. They want to have a successful change in this connection. Why is the High Priestess here? Why is the High Priestess here? All right, Nine of Swords reversed, and the Ace of Pentacles reversed. This person could have been really worried about finances, and I feel like that's resolving for them. They may have had a severe financial loss, and that caused a lot of worry. I do feel like this is somebody, so somebody is paying a lot of money to get psychic readings or tarot readings, and they can't afford to do so. So that's not a good thing. You got to be careful, with that. But I see somebody who feels compelled to do so. It's like they're looking for answers so hard. That's, of course, very individualized. So if it's not for you, let it go. It won't be for most of you. But this is somebody who is acknowledging the end of this connection and acknowledging that it ended because of some toxic behavior. They are intuitively trying to piece this out, trying to figure out where the toxic energy is. And like I said, some of them are actually talking about you to tarot readers or psychics. With the Nine of Swords here in the reverse, they're tired of feeling the anxiety that this ending has caused. They're tired of being in that state where they're on the defense, they're worried, they're anxious, they're losing sleep. They're tired of feeling that way. And they're relating it back to this breakup, this ending, the lack of stability here, the toxic behavior. Let's see the bottom energy. Show me the bottom energy for the person in Leo's energy. Show me the bottom energy for the person. Thank you. Two of Wands reversed. All right, Eight of Wands. The Devil reversed again. The Tower reversed. And the Four of Coins. All right, so the person that's in your energy, Leo, this is somebody who's made a decision. I do feel like this person chose in the past to go in another direction. But now they're trying to make a decision. They know they have to make some sort of decision. So there is something about toxic energy. They're blocking toxic energy. And this is what's creating indecision. So they could be, in their head, they could be like, yeah, but if I go back into this connection with Leo, it's just going to be the same as it was before. I'm tired of dealing with that. I want a successful connection. I'm also seeing, though, that this is somebody that is holding on to you and wants to repair the connection and bring balance. So see, they're teetering back and forth. On one hand, they're blocking this connection because their fear is that it's just going to lead to more toxic energy between the two of you. That's why this Devil in reverse is affecting this connection so much. So they're realizing they have to make a decision, but I almost feel like this is an air sign because they're back and forth between repairing the damage that's been done, building this on a solid foundation, and holding on to your energy, or blocking you out completely because they feel that you're going to be toxic. And I'm not saying you are. I'm saying that's in their energy, because this is somebody that, I feel both of you were tired of dealing with some toxic energy here. So let's look at the energy between the two of you. This is somebody who doesn't want to deal with instability either, but it looks like they have some instability. All right, so we have the Knight of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, this person comes in, but they leave just as quickly. So they may sabotage, you know, themselves. And I feel like with the Queen of Swords here in your energy, Leo, your boundaries are up high. Like you're willing to talk to this person, but you're not willing to put up with bullshit. And this is somebody who does bring in some bullshit. They come in with this Knight of Wands energy, you know, here for a good time, not for a long time. And I feel like you're tired of dealing with that. But then, you know, they're tired of dealing with your boundaries. Don't put your boundaries down. I feel like it's good that you have the boundaries because that's what's connected to this change of circumstance for you. You know, the ending of this relationship caused you to look at things very differently, put those boundaries up, and that's what's bringing in the Wheel of Fortune for you. So don't you dare put those boundaries down. You know, this person's going to have to grow up a little bit. Inconsistency is never a good look if you're trying to build something stable. But remember that this person wants success. They want to resolve the problems, but they do have a tendency to overindulge in themselves. All right, so let's look at, I just put my cards wrong. Let's look at what's affecting the connection. Why is the Devil in reverse between Leo and this person? Why is the Devil in reverse between Leo and this person? All right, so we have the Seven of Cups reversed. We have the King of Wands in reverse. So you gave this person unconditional love. And you feel like it's done nothing but slap you in the face. You were here giving unconditional love, loving this person. There were no other options for you. This was the only person you wanted. And you kind of got your heart broken as a result of it. You were not treated properly. So I do feel like at this point, some of you are wondering if this person was a karmic soulmate. And this was nothing more than a karmic lesson. I do see that any confusion regarding this person, regarding any toxic energy, has cleared up for you. And you're not willing, your guard is so high, your boundaries are up, and you're not willing to accept any kind of toxic behavior because this unconditional love that you were giving this person, you're now giving to yourself. And that's entirely appropriate. If you don't love you, how can someone else love you? You know, you have to learn how to love yourself. So I do see with this King of Wands in the reverse, this person, she can be a little bit, I just say he because it's a male figure on the card, can be a bit toxic and a bit, how do I word this? Just nasty, a little bit mean-tempered. I feel like you've seen the best and the worst of this person. They can destabilize things whenever they are, you know, in toxic energy. So I feel like part of the reason they're not taking any action right now is because they don't want any kind of toxic energy. They don't want anything that's unstable. And I do feel like, you know, they're trying to figure things out on their own. And I do feel like there's a lack of action right now. This is someone who either rushes in this low vibe energy, or they pull back and take no action whatsoever. So let's see where this Ten of Pentacles comes from. I'm very curious about that. Show me the outcome between Leo and this person. One of the things that you can focus on here, Leo, is that neither of you want toxic behavior. I think that it's a matter of deciding what that toxic behavior is and then how to go about dealing with it. All right, we have the Fool in reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, so that makes a lot more sense. So at the end of the week, I see you both being single. Both of you really focused on long-term goals. And here's the thing too, you're not only both agreeing that you don't want toxic energy, you're also both agreeing that you do want to have everything. You want to build something long-term with somebody. So that's very good. And I'm glad I didn't find the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, because that would indicate some codependency. So you're both kind of becoming stronger on your own right now. There's a lot of single independent energy that's here. However, you're both reaching for that next pinnacle. You're both reaching for and desiring to have a long-term, very stable connection. It's just a matter of how you're going to get there and if it's going to be with each other. You have the Fool in reverse, so I feel like you're not really feeling comfortable starting anything with this person. You're still focused on everything that occurred in the past. It left you sad. It left you powerless. I do feel like you will let your guard down enough to talk with this person. You'll open up and talk with them. You'll end any conflicts with them. But I feel like as far as jumping into anything, you're going to be very reserved with regard to that. And you feel like they've left you no choice but to feel that reservation. Now, in their energy, they are still holding on to you. They have deep feelings for you. However, they're not expressing those feelings. In order to rebuild this person is going to have to let their guard down and open up to you emotionally. And I don't feel like right now they're quite ready to do that. Yeah, I don't feel that they're just quite ready. But I do feel like this is slowly moving forward. Underlying energy is the Nine of Pentacles. You have the Nine of Pentacles as your outcome. So I feel like you're both learning your own lessons individually right now. And like I said, you both want this Ten of Pentacles. You both want a relationship where there's not toxicity. And you're both tired of the way things have been going. So, you know, it's a matter of how do you work things out so that both parties are heard, both parties are, you know, comfortable, and you're moving in the same direction. And I just think that right now you're doing that individually, and perhaps you'll come together, you know, more so in the future. Because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hangman. That's underlying energy as well, and it means waiting. There's a sense of waiting here. I don't feel like either of you have just put the other person out of your energy. You're both kind of holding on to each other and holding on to the hope of what could be in the future. But right now, I think you're both focusing on self. So let me pull from the Hidden Truth Oracle. We'll see if there's any messages for Leo. Messages for Leo. All right. I want to feel that way again. Yeah. I feel like this was a really beautiful relationship at one point. So maybe you guys can get back to that and make it even better. All right, I hope that this has been helpful for you, Leo. If you've resonated with this reading, please hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. And until I see you in your next reading, namaste.